There we go. Hey, I remembered what to do. What's up, everybody? Geez, it feels like I feel like I've never done this before. I'm just kind of going crazy over here. So, what's going on, everybody? Welcome in, my fellow collectors. It's Tuesday again. And, like I said, I went through all of last month saying I was gonna take a break. I was gonna try to get some stuff done. I was gonna, just try to regroup and then start again the new year. Well, it's 2026 and happy new year to everybody. If I haven't said it to you yet. But yeah, so we're getting started here. I did wear my Modi approved lapel pin for my lapel there. So, but anyway, yes, it is Tuesday. We're back. And I did throw that banner down again because, I tried to get some cleaning done. I did get some things done, and I did notice that, I did have a little rack full of stuff that has been painted and all that good stuff. So we're going through with that as well. So that's still there if anybody is wanting to do that. I know I hadn't done it the last month of doing lives because, it just, I wasn't catching up. Work's been crazy. It's going a little better than prior thoughts. So far, fingers crossed, because it's kind of a so far we'll wait and see kind of thing. But as of right now, at least I have a better outlook on it. So doing okay there. So hopefully everybody's doing well. Let's say hello to everybody in the chat. Again, I know going for a month and a half without doing any lives and then coming back all of a sudden, it's probably going to be a short little, I'll probably get an hour in tonight, just to kind of get back into the groove of it, depending on how it goes. I'm not opposed to doing longer, but we'll see. We'll see how we're doing. So St. Adam, hail, what's going on, St. Adam? Welcome in, my friend. We've got Eugenius in the house. Just welcome in, man. It's just good to see everybody back. This is funny. I knew that. Wait, hold on. And I had that thing going and it didn't even work. So I'm going to go this way. Okay. I got Allison Troy's in the house. We got Steve M in the house. It's funny because I haven't really done too many lives when they've done the change because, I just remember the older names. I got Faker Battle Cat in the house. We got Alf. What's up, Alf? Welcome in, brother. Let's see. We've got now I'll get into I'm not sure. And maybe it could be because I'm doing the up and down thing. Hold on a second. Let me try this. This is gonna just suck. Here, hold on. Maybe. Ooh. Hold, please. Technical difficulties. Like a charging cord going under the freaking wheel of my chair. Let's see if this is going to help me at all. No, it's not. That's such a drag. I thought I had it charging and apparently I did not. Let's see if this will let me do it. All right. Well, we're going to truck along. Let's see. Let's go regular, maybe? Maybe we'll show them on stage. There we go. New comments. There we go. Now we can go down the bottom. I'm sorry, guys. That sucks. Okay. So, hey, I've got something on, probably something that you're doing as well that's on the down low for someone, that we're not talking about. But other than that, honestly, I have not had anything printing. I do need to kind of go through and clean everything out. Like I need to dump my vats. I need to get everything reset. I probably need to change the film on the bottom just to get everything kind of started fresh. And yeah, and I did get some downloads lately because I do have some cool stuff that I want to start printing. So yeah, that will be great. We got Reverend Amagon in the house. Welcome, Tasty Cake. I've got Mint with Card is here. Greetings. Welcome. Broncos bye week. I got 2 weeks to play. Absolutely. So happy. And if I don't know if you had seen it, but last night my Denver Nuggets had not just the starting 5 out, but the first 2 off the bench were out. We had 7 total of our starting players and our big time players out, and we beat the 76ers in Philadelphia in overtime with Jalen Pickett scoring 30 points almost. So, that's how it goes. SJ Sant, welcome in. Yo. I don't know if that's a different or if it's a new person or if you just changed the name. Carol is in the house. Welcome in. Nolan is here. What's going on, Nolan? Welcome, my friend. And then, yeah. And there we go. All right, cool. So I am charging this sucker, and hopefully it's eventually going to be able to work. Let's see. No, let's see. Dude, I had this thing on the charger. It's one of those that it's a Bluetooth. You know what I can do? Hold on 1 second. One second. Hold on. I did add something. Here, hold on. I believe. Hold on 1 second here. Maybe I didn't, but I will see if I got any space on my downloads. That's a minute. I'll be right back. So hold 1 second. All right. Okay, sorry about that. I remember I had like a wired plug, like old mouse sitting somewhere upstairs. So, oh, nothing like the fun hiccups of the live stream. Like all this time away, and I didn't think to charge up my mouse. So anyway, how is everybody doing? That's the other question. Like, what have we been picking up? Like, it's been a month. I have been continuing making the videos to try to put some of the product out there as far as what I've been getting. This one just came in yesterday, so we just got the Dispara, which of course I just used She-Ra's sword and left her in her normal She-Ra gear or her Adora gear, which didn't look too bad. It's not bad. The face isn't bad. I thought I was gonna like it less, but I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. I did get both. I got 2 of them, so I can kind of have them both displayed in how I want. I want to do one in her gear with the mask and everything, and then one without. Of course, this one came as well. This one in the same wave. That one came a little bit before. He was a cool one, man. And obviously with what they did with that head, I'm going to display it that way. That's absolutely the best way to display him. And then I got him with his wheel hands on, so definitely will display him like that as well. So, and I've definitely made the choice. I'm going to change things up here. I'm probably, a lot of that stuff kind of started falling on some of the areas, but this area all is going to go away. What I think I might do is, because I can take that piece off, then I can kind of go across with another shelf and double it up, and then have have the Cartoon Collection 2000X, and then probably do Masterverse on top, and then 2000X below. But the turtles are going away. I gotta take those out. And everything I have, it's probably the one I care about the least. And I've got 2 racks full because I've got this rack full of turtles as well. So those will probably just go into storage. When you run out of room, you just have to make sacrifices on certain things. So you know how I'm going. You just got to do it. Just got to do it. SES Dog is in the house. Aloha, my friend. Welcome in. Lone Dragon is here to chew bubble gum and chew bubble ass and kick some gum. And he's all out of, I don't know which one he ran out of. It's kind of scary to think. What did you run out of, sir? We got Dave's Dimensions here. What's going on, Dave? Welcome in. Welcome in. Let's see. Collecting, customizing Masterverse figures. Really like to customize them. Hell yeah, definitely. That, and customizing the Masterverse figures, it's a separate kind. I mean, for me, I it's funny because I found it so much easier, obviously, to customize the origins. Right? They're just pop and swap, pop the arms off very simply. It's something very easy to do. I have so many extras of those. Granted, I do have a lot of extras of the Masterverse too, but there's just a little, it's not like it's an extra, oh my God, it's such a pain. No, it's just a little extra step. You just got to warm it up a little, right? Take it apart that way. But Masterverse, I love the Masterverse line. I like customizing the origins, but Masterverse is my favorite line. That's no question about it. It's absolutely the best. So Steve said, did finally score the 80th 2-pack. Hell yeah. Did you, what price range did you get it at? I know when I first got it, it was when Target was doing a discount on a certain amount on the toy area for Christmas, or like when it first dropped. So I think I got mine for $35 a piece, which that was fine. That for me, that's awesome that I could find 2 of them at that price. And at that point, I didn't have, I had to kind of make a decision just to get a couple, and that's it. One to open, one to keep in the box, and not mess around with buying 5 or 6 of them, which in my brain last year, I would have bought 5 or 6 of them. The year before, I'd have bought 5 or 6 of them, but right now the money's not the same. So Lone Dragon's out of both. Yeah. There you go. That's awesome. 50 off. You mean you got it for free? Well, did you steal it, Steve? No, I'm joking. Or did you get a gift card for Christmas and then just get it for that, or what? All right. Just got my Walmart Masterverse Wave 20 order today. And same wave also shipped from Entertainment Earth 2 days ago. I wanted 2 sets of those anyway, so all good. Yeah. And I didn't even pay attention to I think the price on the Walmart was more, right? I think it was like $4 or $5 more than Entertainment Earth, because I noticed everything was starting to fill as well. I did just get the update 2 days ago that Marlena was going to be shipping out from Big Bad Toy Store. So I'm very excited about that, because you guys know I do have Marlena shipped downstairs. I have it. There's not much to it. It's white. It's a white ship. So, I might have to do some accent colors on the highlight stuff, but other than that, it's freaking white. If you watch the cartoon episode, that's what it is. So, 50% off. Okay. Sorry. It's our $50 off. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, that's perfect. Yeah, and I think, in store they were doing 50%, and then online they were doing like 25. But I do know that a guy that collects stuff as well, and he's kind of the flipper guy. He took a picture of it and sent it to me and said, "Oh, look, it's 50% off." And I said, "Oh, dude, how many are left?" He goes, "Just one. I got it." I'm like, "Dude, why'd you send me that picture? What an asshole." I already have 2, but to get another one for 25 would have been perfect. So Brett gave 90 for both. Yeah, and for one set. Ouch. Did you go second market? Oh, that's painful. I've done that in certain things. Like, I know what's funny, and I guess that's my own thing, but Merman, I got on and I found him for $80 on Macari for the Turtles of Grayskull Merman. So I jumped all over it, right? Well, the next day I went to Walmart and they had a whole freaking case. And that particular Walmart pretty much got every merman that was going to be in Colorado, apparently, because they had so many of those. And of course, I bought them all up at that point. And, a lot of friends needed them. So I was helping out a lot of friends. And then some of them I kind of got my money back and then some, But I've done that where I spent the money. I almost bought that Merlena was on Mercari for 50. And I literally had it clicked and I almost did. And then I stopped. I said, just wait. And it was like a day later, I got the email saying it was going to ship from Big Bad Toy Store. So, Lone Dragon, I got extra figures for all the extra armors for my Vicors. Amazon, yes, Amazon still hasn't shipped the other Ninja I pre-ordered. Same order as the one they did ship. Not even, how stupid. Sometimes Amazon doesn't make any sense, but I mean, at least it's there, right? And of course, a lot of it's like a third-party vendor or whatever it is. That obviously usually it is, unless Amazon directly has it. But yeah, I ended up doing. I actually think I only got one Ninja. I think I still have mine on pre-order. Also, I still think I have one pre-order for him because I do want to get two of him. That one's too good not to have two of. Got the new Stinkor Masterverse for 10 on eBay. New, hell yeah, shit. That's not bad at all. That's good. That's good shit. I'm waiting. You know what's kind of be exciting? They haven't really. I mean, I know Toy Habits has been kind of hinting at things on what they're going to do coming forward, and of course, all the box art's teasing us with stuff. But we're still going to probably end up getting all of those original 12 or whatever else on the vintage collection. So we'll probably end up getting, not even just the originals, but all of those main characters from the early, group we're going to be getting in that classics or the vintage collection. Like I know people have gotten the Tila. I have yet to get the Tila. Mine's still on pre-order. My Man at Arms got canceled. So if anybody's got a Man at Arms out there for the vintage collection and wants to trade or something or whatever, let me know. Cause both of my orders from Walmart got canceled from the Man at Arms vintage collection. So I've been looking, but my Walmart hasn't had a new figure of Masters for at least a couple months. Like the last one that they got was Tigra, and they still have the King Keldor up on mine. So, and then a couple fakers. So whatever the vintage collection fakers. So that just kind of, yeah, it's hard because when you get them pre-ordered on CancelCon the day that they drop and they still freaking cancel your order, it sucks. Just that's lame. I purchased for $6 each was amazing deal over 300 for like 60. Damn, that's shit. That's not bad at all. That's a really good deal right there. So, what's going on, Guru? How you doing, my friend? Long time no see. How are you? It's good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Lone Drag still need Mermang and Webstore, Adam, Battle Armor Skeletor, Movie Beastmang, and Blade. Man, you got a little bit of a list, and I know 1, 2. Actually, those are all the ones that are like crazy priced on eBay, right? They're all $80 plus, right? That's ridiculous. Some of the distribution in that one little lull, like that wave with Webstore and Adam, and what was it, Clamp Champ, and was any of the other ones on that one? I know it was Adam, Webstore, Clamp Champ, and somebody else, but yeah, that sucks. Last figure I paid for almost empty Motu Merman about for 70, and later got a second one for 45. Yeah, that's I mean, and that's one of those where for us it's when we need it, and when we want it, it's different. When we're like, but when it's one of those where we know it's going to be hard to come by, and it's going to be a little bit, it's going to be a chore, and we're going to end up wasting more gas in finding it. Sometimes that $45 extra one is worth it because that's just trash how that works like that, because now I'm worried about the Man at Arms. And I heard Alf was the one that found all those sketchbooks over in at Target. So I checked mine. I didn't have mine yet. So good on you for that. That's awesome, dude. I'm glad you found that. Still haven't written my review for Man at Arms on Mattel. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's where all of them went. They didn't send them to Walmart because they were sending them out to everybody to review. And apparently, I'm not cool enough to be in that group, so I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, no, I get it. And I think for me, those usually, and that's my FOMO, dude. That's like Lone Dragon. That's what happens with me on my FOMO is that when it hits the day of when we get that release and we get Big Bad Toy Store, we get Mattel saying it's available at certain, whatever, and I go straight to it. I'll hit BBTS, I'll hit Entertainment Earth, I'll hit Amazon, whatever it's available, and I'll order it. Boom, boom, boom. I'll order everything right away. And then as soon as one fills, then I'll delete the rest. But I'm always on it for that day. Like I never wait because I know I'm gonna want them. Even if I don't want them, at least if I have it ordered, I know it's just a matter of time where I have a little bit of time to cancel because usually those aren't, they don't post that shit when they're available. They post it when they're pre-order available, So just kind of one of those where, yeah, that just sucks. What's up, Shane? What's going on, my friend? Welcome in. What's the good word, my friend? It's been a while since I've been showing my ugly mug on here. Wanting Merman New Eternity Master. Yeah, the glassy-eyed Merman is it's absolutely so. The Merman and the Beastman in that wave are the New Eternia. The last one, like when it first dropped on, when we first got the look of the Beastman, especially at San Diego Comic-Con, my first thought was, dude, why? Like we just got a second Beastman. We got the big one, we got the one from Revolution, and then we got the larger one that was like 9-inch tall. And I was just like, well, why, dude? That's just so. But then when I got it, and it has the articulated jaw, and it looks it's awesome. And then the same thing goes for the Merman. I was kind of like another Merman because that's the third Merman that we've had, but that one's the best one. Absolutely is the best one, and it's got like the plastic over the eyes to look like a little glossier, like that. That definitely is the best Merman that's out there so far. Sheeran Swiftwind and Mossman from Mattel Creations yesterday. Package from 5K. All right. And they're cheaper now. I think they were like during Christmas, they were at least, I know they were not half off, maybe half off. I know they were on sale, big time on sale during the Christmas season. I know the Sheeran Swiftwind were, but yeah, those are fantastic figures. Like I am still like my bias will always be toward Masterverse, but the 2000X is the other one. Like I've got 2 racks of 2000X Mike Young actual figures from, the Four Horsemen with the bad posing and articulation is strange and stuff. But like those figures to me, like I was able to find a lot of them. I never got them when they were new. I didn't collect them. But when they did, it was when I started looking into it and I saw, wow, these are cool. Like I ended up getting you can kind of see there, I got the Castle Grayskull. I did get a lot of the figures for that. Like I'll move over here. You can see there's all kind of the good guys and the bad guys. I got a lot of Skeletor and a lot of He-Man, a lot of the other ones, but I love that cartoon. So for me, it was a no-brainer, and they were cheap. Like there was a bunch of dudes selling them on they were on Masters Universe groups. There were 2 guys especially that I was just like grabbing them from. Like they had a bunch to get rid of, and they were like $5-10. Like one of them got rid of his Skeletor, his Disco Skeletor that was Four Horsemen signatures on it, in package. So I have that one on the wall with the Disco. Disco's awesome. God, that's such a cool color scheme. And of course, I did get the Mondo Disco Skeletor also. He looks freaking awesome. That gold is just so cool. But anyway, so yeah, so I do have all those. So the 2000X coming with Origins cartoon collection, I'm getting those. That's not even a question. And then even with the King, I got the King in. I'm waiting for Marlena, but I do have Randor. Oh, there he is right there. But I do need to move stuff around. There's so much shit. I don't have any room. I just don't have room at all, and it's trash. Optimus yeah, in South Texas. Yeah, that's cool, man. That's really cool. He was stoked, not shocked. He was stoked. I would be too, man, or stalked. I thought I'd say Stoke. Okay. Oh, sorry, dude. We're stocked at his Target. I was reading it totally wrong. See, this is what happens when you haven't been on in a while. You go backwards. My dyslexia, right? I don't have that. I'm just kidding. Yes, appreciate it, man. Yeah, it's been a while. I missed it. I missed being because I mean, even afterwards, when if I had a live and there wasn't many people that came in, and I knew there wasn't going to be a lot tonight, I just thought, well, at least get it started, and then I'll get better at putting the thumbs out the week before so people know and they're aware of it, and then start getting kind of into a rhythm. And I mean, I know there's a lot of other shows going, but even if people catch on the replay, I appreciate you if you're here on the replay. But Shira Swift win set was 29. Okay, over the holiday. Yeah, I remember that. They were definitely a lot lower than that. So Moss Man was 17-15. Hell yeah. That Moss Man, shit. That Moss Man is absolutely my favorite out of all of them. Like the look of it, it does have closer to that 2000X look, but it's obviously, kind of a mixture and just yeah, he's big. He's just a bigger one in there. Their little backstory for him was cool because it almost puts him as like a kind of a loner. Like he's not good or bad. He's just like, get the hell out of me. Get away from me. I'm going to kick your ass if you get close to me. So I thought that was cool. Yeah, no room. You say, yeah, I know that. I'm telling you, it's, I mean, I guess if I moved, so what I was thinking, maybe what I'm going to do in order to be able to display my Snake Mountain and Castle Grayskull better, what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to trade Cat's Lair and put it on this table where I have Eternia. So, there's my 80th pack there. So I'll have Eternia on the lift, and then I'll have Cat's Lair on the standard table. But then if I did Eternia on the lift, then I can use the table under Eternia and put Snake Mountain and Castle Grayskull. So that way it kind of looks like how the show ran, right? Eternia is up top, and then you got the other two below. So what I think I'll do is I'll probably get a little bit of a better table here in front, and then the only thing I'd have to find a home for would be, and I think the width of it, I think I could probably do that is the Thunder Tank, because I had to buy that. Stupid. But you know what? I have all of my Masters of the Universe crossover Thundercats in the Thunder Tank. So it was a perfect fit for those. So that's what I did with those. So even though the only other thing I'm thinking, and this is going to cause it's going to be a little bit more of a hassle, and I'll probably still do it. But what I was thinking is the other problem is I have my mural of Grayskull over here. So putting the Cat's Lair in front of Grayskull and then Eternia over on this side. But this backdrop does look nice. So you know what? I don't think it matters. I think I will just leave the table there and then put Cat's Lair in front of the Grayskull mural, because whatever. It's just a painting, right? Yeah, no, it's worth it. It's worth it. That I did too. It's a great figure. I still have one in the box, but it's an awesome figure. That's like my favorite one. I say that a lot because it's like every Masterverse comes in and it's my favorite, right? Like this one, like when we got this wave, I mean, talk about a cool freaking figure, right? Like the whole thing about it is just awesome. The face sculpt is good. The hair is actually good, or you could take off the freaking hair and you get him that bald ass look where he's got the crack in his skull and everything. Like that just looks great. I love this figure. And it's got that like pearlescence kind of look to it. So the black kind of shines like a red. That's freaking awesome. But that wave was great with Mantena, Mosquitor. All of it was good. And then the next wave came and it was just as excited for those. And in between, I did get the vintage of the Stratos. I just need the two that I'm missing is Man at Arms and the Man at Arms and the Tila. Those are the two that I need right now. So, but really like your channel better than the other. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, no, hey, all I'm doing is, and I'm not gonna, it's just me hanging out, man. So I appreciate you enjoy it, dude, because I have a lot to say. I don't have anybody around that collects, so it's kind of nice to be able to at least get this shit out to my friends that are online. Graph is in the house. What's going on, my friend? Good evening to you, sir. Lone Dragon says you need to find a home for the Thunder Tank. Let me get I know, dude. And anymore, it's like those things you worry about, like how much does that cost to ship? Like, give me a freaking break, man. Like I picked up the Batwing. Chad needed the Batwing, and he's in Albuquerque, and that's like he's down the road, but it's cheaper to drive it because trying to ship that thing out would cost more than the freaking thing itself. So shipping would be shipping scary anymore. And I know Tom was Tasty Cake was talking about like with shipping and stuff, but he's got so much stuff that's like super heavy. By the way, if anybody needs an Eternia, I know somebody that's selling one, and it's not going to gouge you like the ones on eBay. So if anybody needs one, message me on Instagram and I will connect you, because like I said, he's trying to get rid of some stuff, and obviously we would never expect him to take a loss on that, but he's not trying to gouge anybody either. So if anybody's looking for an Eternia, and he's got both the extras, he's got the King Grayskull and he's got Modi. So just a thought, everybody, just a thought. I wish the Thunder Tank was also dude, that would, hey, you know what? That's a modification that needs to be done right there. That's a true custom right there. We need somebody that does all the crazy stuff. Let's get, speaking of Mr. Home Arcade, we need to get Bombstar to make a Roomba out of the Thunder Tank. Oh, if you have other lines set up in your display and want to keep displaying Motu, you'll have to put some of those away to make room. Yes, I had to make the decision a while ago. I could focus just on Motu. And that's like for mine. So the only other line besides Thundercats is again, because I have Cat's Lair, I can't really just like I'm going to keep that out. But I do have two rows of GI Joe of classified, and then I have another rack of classified, and I have a whole wall of the vintage or the retro cardback Joes on the wall, which I could use that for other stuff. But other than that, it's freaking Motu. That's all it is. And I mean, of course, with the Mondos, I got all the Mondo Motu over here. And then I got that Crystal Castle sitting in front of me that's kind of on its own little roller. And then I have the CGI Castle Grayskull with all the little CGI figures over there, and then the 2000X. So, and then 3D print shit, right? Then up there, look, you got the 3D printed slime pit here. I got the 3D printed, you know what I'm talking about here, the help me, Mantisaur, and then even with the Crystal Castle and Bright Zone. So it's just never ending, right? And then some of the stuff you want to display in box, like the Lords of Power, and I don't know. But you're right, Home Arcade. Like it's so freaking. It's hard. I mean, because all I have is this room. Granted, you know what I could do, but I won't. I mean, my downstairs man cave, I could completely put everything down there, but it's my Bronco room. Like, I'm a fanatical sports fan also. So there's another problem that I have. Not only am I a nerd, but I'm a sports nerd. So like I need to figure something out. But I'm never going to not be a sports nerd. Like I've always been my entire life. I've always been a Nuggets, Broncos, Avalanche fan. Avalanche not till after high school, because that's when they came. But Broncos and Nuggets, I've been a fan since I was a little kid. So I don't know. That'll never change. So the cracked anti-He-Man. That's so cool, isn't he? Isn't he such a cool one? So there's only one toy line. I agree, Graf. You know what? I could probably, except for the ones that I really like. So I did kind of put those up by themselves. I have one rack above a door up here in the corner, and I have what is it? The snake armor. I have the battle armor, Cobra Commander, and I've got Serpentor on his chariot. Like those are my favorite of the group. And then I do like the Dreadnoks. Like I do have like not all of them, but I have most of the Dreadnoks. But like some of them I don't need. Like, I don't know. And I don't think I'd ever get rid of them. Maybe I wouldn't sell them. I would keep them, but I don't have to display them. They don't. I mean, they fit, but they kind of don't. Because I mean, this is freaking Motu all over the place. But yeah, home arcade knows too. Yeah, that's one of those things. Everything else is expendable. I agree, 100%. Like even like I have a Voltron over here. I've got what else do I got that's not Motu? I do have a couple racks over here that are not Motu. Like I have one little bookshelf that is Transformers, Star Wars. I got Mega Man, Superman. I got Brave Star. I got some Street Sharks. I got Wolverine, Superman. I got a Warhammer 40K. I've got a Earthworm Jim. I've got all my Jada Toy Street Fighters. I've got the Legends of Dragonor. Like I got Tony the Tiger over there. And then some Batman. I got a lot of Batman stuff. I do like Batman a lot. I've always liked Batman. But like that's one little bookshelf by itself in the corner. And that's okay. Like that I'll keep. And that's right underneath the Castle Grayskull from the CGI line. Could I utilize that space for figures? Yes, but I do like having at least that corner of hodgepodge stuff, like of just whatever. And I do have one non-Motu Mondo, which is the Rogue. Everybody, come on. Rogue. So, it's Rogue. What the fuck, So, and I have her other little Marvel Legends too, but I mean, other than that, it is 100% like Motu is everywhere in this place. Although at 5.5, John Carter and Conan from Frazetta. Yeah, see, there are exceptions, right? If we could have one little corner of stuff, like, so be it. I want to have stuff in here that I like. And I love Masters of the Universe, but those other ones do still give me some kind of nostalgia feel, Like I've got Soundwave, I got Starscream, I've got Megatron, like those, and then I have my old Voltron figure, and then the new one that just came out for the 40th. So, but then again, like home arcade, like for God more than anybody that it's the prints too. Like it's not just I've got Motu stuff that I bought at the store. No, but I mean the prints, the extra stuff, like insane. It's all over. I mean, like this thing. I don't even know where. I mean, he's just kind of standing on the ground. He's just like sitting there because where am I going to put him? He's gigantic. But I don't regret making him. He's like one of my favorite prints that I've ever done. He's gigantic. He's a monster. And he's cool looking. He looks just like the freaking vintage. So, things like that, I'm good with it. Oh, and I have mask. I have all my vintage mask right here on the table. I have the Switchblade. I have the Thunderhawk. I've got the 57 Chevy, and then the van. I forgot the name of the van. I have my animal. Remember the animal truck? Like that's stuff I had as a kid. And for me, that's the nostalgia. Like this thing, the freaking animal, this was the same color and everything. The one that I got that pops out the tire, like gets the, let's see, got to push it in and hold on, maybe it's this side. And the claws come out when it hits a bump. There we go. Yeah, baby. So I don't know. I do need to. And again, I was thinking too, is I can start rotating my chair, my table. And, we all joked about it. If I had a lazy Susan in the middle and I could just spin around, I could do a different, every show, I could have a different thing behind me. Yeah, so. All right. People saying, hello, Jetman is in the house. What's going on? Says he can't stay long. He has to get ready for his own stream. See, that's the thing. It's like, everybody's streaming nowadays. I just, like I said, I did notice that on my thumbnails, one of the thumbnails that I had on there, when I hit 1, because I was doing the thumbnail for tonight, and I hit 1 being January. Well, I had a 1 of last year. So I know I've been doing the live streams for at least about a year, a little over a year, I guess, probably from the end of last year till now. So, or a year before. So that's kind of cool. No gouging. I'm sure someone really needs Eternia for their son. Yeah, right. Can you please give it to me at a reasonable price? My son needs it. Oh, it's so funny to see those things, man. They're ridiculous. Finally picked up a Fright Zone. Hell yeah. Spencer, thank you. Welcome in. Welcome in. It's nice to see, yeah, because when the names changed, it just sucks. So Spencer Sanchez, welcome in, my friend. Finally got him his Fright Zone. But yeah, home arcade, man, like it's not easy to, I mean, you just have to, and I'm kind of in that mode now where not, of course, I'm already go back to work tomorrow, but on my day, maybe not on my days off, but like when I get out of work, because I hate my job goes till 7 p.m. Like I work 10-hour days, but I get done, like I go in at 9, I get off at 7. When you do those 10-hour days, you get home at 7, it's like you don't have much time to do much, right? Like I guess a lot of people that maybe have more freaking stamina than me. I get so tired and my back, I know I'm fighting it all day long at work, and of course I'm on pain meds too. That doesn't help to where it runs me down a lot. So, but by the time I get home, I'm not really in the mode to get all crazy and do anything and stay up late. But I mean, if I could, if the job would have been like, even those half days, like tomorrow I work half day. Tomorrow I go in at 2 and I work till 7. So 2 to 7 tomorrow, I will have a lot of energy. So tomorrow is probably when I'm going to start making the change where I'll put Eternia up here and bring Cat's Lair over there and start moving stuff around, because I should get another ergonomic table over here to where I can raise it up and then I can put more stuff under it. And then you really get, the space working out. So, but we'll see. Welcome to the evil horde. Did you guys seriously? I did the really terrible Skeletor voice, right? I suck at Skeletor. Like it's okay, but it's like bad. But my damn Hordak is on point. Did you hear my Hordak? I did a really good Hordak the other day on my video. I was proud of my Hordak. So go over to my Adora video and listen to my Hordak voice. I did pretty spot on. Nerd. Hey, fucking nerd. Masterverse, new Eternia, Tila, Amazon. Yes. And the new Eternia, I do have her, but and with Eugenius and with Emerald Knight Photos and with Rauf, as he goes by, I got about 3 or 4, 5, 6 different heads of Tila that people had me redo the eyes, because the Masterverse eyes in Tila were just like way up in her brain. But I did finish all of those eyes. I just need to get them sent out. I know I have some stuff for Eugenius to. I have a couple of things I sold him as well. I need to get out to him, so I'm gonna get those painted heads out. Yeah, it's not bad, and you helped me with that as well too. A lot of my classics, man. Faker Battle Cat hooked me up on a lot of my classic stuff. So the Joes might have to go by the end of 2026 with all new Mode 2 stuff coming. Yeah, no, I agree. It's like, because I have been so like all over Masterverse. I know that's not like your number one, but man, it's just something about the Masterverse. It's like that upgrade. It's like the grow up, like, we had the 5.5 when we were kids. Now I'm bigger and I want a bigger, action figure. And I love what they've done with these, and just like I said, the details and what they've been able to do. And I don't know. I really like the Masterverse figures. Like, and I brought out some of the Horde when I opened her up. So, I mean, even just like when you look at the actual Origins Horde Trooper, and then you look at this guy and you're like, come on, man, this one is just freaking so much cooler, right? But it's not like I'm doing anything less on. Oh, there is one thing, and I'll probably still end up grabbing them, but I did not. So I ordered this guy, but I did not order the other two because I was just like, dude, how close? Like, they're so close to the other ones that I'm like, I just don't need them yet. I'll wait till they go on sale because you know what? They're not going to sell out. That second wave with the different colors, it's a repaint, man. Like, damn it. So I just didn't do it. I didn't do it yet. So Giraffe, you get that many faces? No, I didn't. He is so good looking. I agree. It's like all of the extras that come with it, like even just that standalone head. I've seen a lot of the unboxings on that one. It is so good. I stopped collecting the 1/6 Mondo after Evelyn and the Green Goddess. So I got the Goddess and I got Evelyn, and then I stopped. I didn't get Buzz Off. I didn't get Manny Faces. I didn't get Scare Glow. I didn't get Scare Mare. I'm like, dude, you can't continue that. It wasn't. And plus, again, I'm not in the same financial area that I was before, so it's not feasible. Even the 1/12 Mondo, I ended up doing the payment plan on it because I mean, yeah, it's $100, but if I could do it for 36 every 2 weeks, I can get it paid off. Then because it was 120 or what after taxes, because I got the timed edition. I did the Skeletor and I did the He-Man. I didn't get the Clawful, even though the Clawful is awesome. I want to get the main characters with that, and I know I'm going to want more. I want Tila, and I'm going to want Evelyn. I'm going to want, Man at Arms probably, but the Clawfuls and the kind of not deeper, but the side characters, I probably won't get. I'll probably just kind of stick to the main characters there. Wait till you get the mats for the playsets. Well, and yeah, I mean, that's another thing. I've got that coming. It's supposed to be. When is that being shipped? I thought it was early January. Let me check my Amazon. Let's see. No, I don't want to search. I just need to look at my own orders. Oh, arriving Monday. Yeah, so apparently this is shipped and it's coming on Monday. So that's another thing. Didn't even notice that. But at 107, that was a good deal. Yeah, that one's coming on Monday. I ordered it in July 30th. That's funny. Which is really nice that I put that money in my bank account today because I'd have been in the negative if not. Anyway, so yeah. So here you go. Thanks for reminding me, Reverend, because sorry, I'm parched. I probably need to take a med. I'm sorry. I should probably not do that on camera though, right? They'll probably say, you shouldn't do that on camera. Like when people try to vape or something or take a drink of alcohol. This is just a certs. It's just a certs. I do like this. Do you guys like this? I made this today. Nope, not that. That's the super chat. With this? Nope, that's my intro. Shit, hold on. This one. You guys like this one? I just made it. All right. I guess I should turn the music off now. No, remove. Oh, damn it. Bush League. Okay. Let me catch up here. Okay. Graph says 30 years from now, we will all need to visit one another's basement, Eternia setups, and all the stuff we've got. We're going to be like those toy train collectors. Yeah. And honestly, that's one thing that if I wouldn't have already like completely decked out my basement in Bronco stuff, like I mean, I have the murals down there too. Like half my basement downstairs, so half is blue, half is orange, right? So the sky is orange and the bottom is blue, and then one wall has the Denver skyline, and the other wall has mountain ranges, Colorado mountain ranges, and then I have a big Bronco head painted in the middle. So, like, and then I have all the pictures of like autograph pictures that I have up there, and like I have my Champ Bailey jersey that's up there in a frame signed. Like I have all my Bronco memorabilia there, so I don't need all that Bronco memorabilia up there, and I probably could at least mow out my back corner, but I just need to clean it. You guys, seriously, if you guys went in my basement, like, and actually walked around my work area, you would probably just like unfriend me and unfollow and like leave me alone and say, get your shit together. Like, it's so bad. My base, like, it literally looks in the corner. It looks like one of those scenes from the hoarder thing. And it's not because I'm like collecting all the shit. It's that I need to just organize. And when I'm painting something and I have like another, oh, and I bring out other shit. Oh, I should paint this. And then I put it on the desk and then I put that and then I move stuff over and I move stuff over to work. And then I paints and I have all my other shit. And I'm just like, dude, I am so bad at organization. I mean, I don't wish I was OCD because I know like people tell me on how they feel a lot of times, like the anxiousness and the anxiety they get from shit that's out of order. I don't wish I had it that much, but I wish I was better at it. And I know I could be, and I'm going to smack myself around and make sure that I get it right. I am kind of in that mode of like, you're going to make a change. So I've started upstairs. I got the upstairs going. It's getting it cleaned room by room. And then once I get to the basement though, it's like it's the work area. It's a living, breathing entity out there. Like there's new stuff coming in and out all the time. And I just need to, get some of those tubs and just organize my parts, get heads over here, arms over here, torsos, armor, whatnot. So anyway, that's my rant for myself. Wanting classics Grayskull now. Oh my God, right? Wonder if they will ever make master. That would be so freaking good, dude. Like I I missed out on that because again, I did not start collecting until 19. I was a huge, I mean, one of my, and of course I have to find some of the old pictures, but like the one I found was when I got the Stridor with Fisto. I got the 2-pack, right? And I have a picture of me when I was just this little freaking bucktooth kid holding on to that Stridor with Fisto riding it. And um like I've always been a huge Masters Universe fan. And of course the cartoon was like my favorite thing ever when I was growing up. So, but I never started recollecting. Like the 2000X, I may have seen some of the 2000X and go, that's not He-Man. Come on, that's bullshit. Or like if I saw New Adventures, I was like, I'd laugh at it, right? But geez, if I would have just bought it and put it away because it was on clearance at Kmart for $3, it'd be worth, those are worth over $100 now, right? In package at least. But um, I don't know. I miss like the Kmart trips because I know the 2000X stuff. I remember seeing those at Kmart back in the day when we had Kmart. Our Kmart shut down. I was at the prison, so at least 7, 8 years ago, maybe 10 years ago was when Kmart shut down. So see those? No, I didn't see that. I want to. You know what? I'm gonna have to look that up. So there's a Ninja Turtle GI Joe crossover now. Ay ay ay. Let's see. GI Joe TMNT. Let me pull up images real quick and see. I know Toy Habits is going to have something on that, right? Well, that's not bad, I guess. You know what I did see? Did you guys see? No, those are pretty. No, those aren't it. Let me see. Let me go back here. So Shredder is Cobra Commander. Oh boy. Oh God, you got. Hold on a second. Let me visit the site real quick and I'll pull it up. This is on Toy Newsy. Let me share it real quick. See if I might have to remove something. Oh no. Maybe. Ooh, I wonder if my internet's going to screw up now. Oh shit. I might not be able to share that now because it seems like my internet's lagging. But yeah, that's pretty cheesy. But I mean, so is the Motu. You know, I probably will buy the Shredder Cobra Commander. I'm gonna close this out because I want to have it lag out. Close, stupid. Okay. Sorry guys, I was gonna share, but yeah, it's laggy, so I'm not gonna mess with it. My internet must be slowing down right now. I've got one room, half is Colorado sports, half is action figures. See? And so I can't even I gotta stop complaining because, you know, not only that, but I'm in an area like Guru knows, like we're in an area where the cost of living, we can afford to live in a place that has an extra bedroom. Whereas a lot of people that live in bigger cities that have apartments that don't have an extra bedroom, Mikey, like Mikey in San Diego, are you kidding me? Attorney and Royalty, he's got all his shit in a storage unit. Like he's got the one little corner with like a couple bookshelves or clear, detolfs or whatever. And the rest of it's in storage. So I have to stop complaining because I have room, for God's sakes, man. Mr. Home. Oh, Graf says the classified Joes are still holding strong. They're tough to let go. Same with New Age Transformers. Yeah. And I'm hoping that he'll go on sale because I don't want to spend $55, but I really want that Grimlock. And there's been 2 Grimlocks at the Walmart that I go to. Every time I go, there's still 2 sitting there. I'm waiting for them to put a discount on it and I'll buy it. But if they do, if I could time it out right, but that would be a nice one to have. Because me like Grimlock. I do like Grimlock. He's pretty cool. Kenner Star Wars figures, ships, and playsets. Oh my God. See, that's another nightmare of collecting. Like, there was a guy, and he passed away. God bless him. It was one of my friend, Alan Samant from Eternia Dreams. It was his good friend that actually worked with him. He had a garage/shed, and you go in and it was like insane Star Wars, and it was all the Kenner stuff, like every year, every variation, every variant, every color, everything. And I'm telling you, it was the coolest thing. But for me, oh God, no, I couldn't, because I liked the show. Like I enjoyed watching the movie Star Wars. I watched all of them and I loved them, but like I still have the old and Star Wars people, I'm sorry, don't yell at me. But the pig guy, the pig armored freaking bouncer, whatever his name is. I still have my original one of him, and I from 78 or whatever it is, from my birth year or whatever it was, 82 maybe. It was a little after. And I still have my Halloween mask of that pig head. Like it's starting to get in bad shape, but that's from my childhood. I still have that. I remember wearing it one year when I was a kid. But anyway, so I've got Joe's, but I know the same thing with Masterverse. That's exactly what Home Arcade does. He's got the Joe's, he's got the Masterverse, but it's not, those are fodder. Oh, that's what I was going to ask you guys. Did you see, what was it? I saw it somewhere. It was another crossover with Street Fighter. Who was the crossover with Street Fighter? It's a new one, right? I saw somebody posted it. Let me know in the chat. You guys should know. What was the new one where it's a Street Fighter crossover, and it has like it's in the arcade case just like the regular ones, but it's Mattel. I know it's Mattel because I remember seeing it was Mattel, but I forgot what the crossover was. It was Street Fighter and WWE. Thank you, Home Arcade. I was looking at the top screen because I hadn't beat I hadn't gone down. That's right, because there was there was The Rock, and he was it was The Rock. There was 3 of them. I think somebody had posted on a Facebook group. That's there you go. So all right, well, I'm gonna jump up here and try to catch up. Let's see. Let me go back up here. Holy shit, I'm really behind, aren't I? You guys, I suck. Okay, I'll go quick. Those Kenner Star Wars are some of the hardest kicks in nostalgia nuts for sure. Yeah, no, they're like the Kenners, they were, yeah. And of course, it's just like I remember the old. I had the Luke Skywalker where it just went, and then you pulled the sword came out of his hand. My others collections are Galaxy Warriors, Remco Skullman, Warrior Beast, Soul World, Motu KO stuff, and all that fits in all the boat. Yeah, I I feel your pain, sir. I feel your pain, Alf. Should buy a baby carrier, wrap that thing, and take a giant Skeletor everywhere with you. Yeah, he's cool. He's probably one of my favorite customs that I made, like as far as just a 3D print. Space, yes, space is still the ever-growing enemy. Absolutely. I know someone that would buy it. Yeah, he's I don't know, man. Like I just want to find a spot for him because he's such a cool. I don't know. I love that one though. What's up, Sonny? 30 years from now, I might giraffe not be around any longer. I'm Gen X. Me too, brother. 30 years from now, I will be 77. Who knows what's going on in the world, right? We just keep kidnapping people. Maybe we'll have a war or something. Oh goodness. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I think he is going to be on. That's what he was talking about. He was here for a second and he said he had to leave to go on a live himself. Yeah, that's right, Sonny. We got to see all that Mondo shit that he's getting, man. He's got all the Mondo. I like that one. Alf says, I shipped your package early. Oh, see? And that's what I think the only thing that you were asking me if I printed something, it might be something that you already printed and sent. I'm just behind, like I always am, right? I was when I did the voice, I watched one episode and I did it and I was like, dude, I could do Hordak great. Like I don't do a good Skeletor. I know I don't, but I could do a good, I think that's what I'll do. I'll just do a Hordak show. I'll just get me a Hordak mask and just do a Hordak show. It's hard out there to be an imp, said Hordak. Yes, it's hard out there. Yeah, I'm gonna get some I'm gonna get that practice down. I have to get rid of the majority of my stuff as I don't want the storage room customs I will hold on to for a while longer. If someone will buy your Eternia from you, then maybe the storage unit was okay, right? Because you figure if you could sell Eternia, then you could take care of some of the storage fees, right? Unfortunately, that's the hard part. You don't want to sell something that you love just to buy something to hold the other stuff you love. Well, I guess that makes sense though. Like Masterverse, but it's amazing what a difference 5.5 to 7 inches when it comes to vehicle and playset availability for the line. 5.5 is the greatest action figure size. I'm not going to argue. I don't because I have both. I really like the look and the detail of what they do with Masterverse. Like I really love. Yeah, the color scheme is weird on this one. This particular one is not my favorite as far as what they did with the colors, but I don't know. Origins isn't going to do that because they're made to be basic, right? They're made to do the basic thing. So I feel it's more cartoon accurate repaint, especially Panthro. Yeah, and I agree. I did see that it's more of a gray, and I will probably, because I saw your video actually. I probably will. I'm gonna get them. I just like it's for me. Masterverse is the one I want to be 100% on. Like I even have all the Virgil Ablohs. Like I have all the chocolate and vanilla ones. Like I want to have all that, the Masterverse. That's my 100%. That's my all in. Origins, I already missed out on a couple, so I'm not all in on Origins, but I'm pretty close. For being not all in, I'm pretty freaking close. Like I'm just missing a couple things. Just not the accessories. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And that's it. The accessories are kind of, I don't know, but you know what? Like I said, I put them all into the Thunder Tank and they all look good. I still have room for more sitting in the back if I want. I have Chitara, Tigra, and then I have Battle Cat Man in the Gun, and then I have Panthro and Lion-O sitting in the front seat. So that's it. It worked. Mondo killed my interest with the price and the shipping. So yeah, it God, it's so good though, dude. It's such a beautiful piece. Just a little like, oh my God, we're still when I got a drink. Oh no. Okay. I really need to hurry up. Want to add something because it's a she. Oh, that sucks. Well, I will. I'll figure something out. I have to catch up. Check my Amazon also. Mine's arriving Monday too. Yeah. Shipping on the 1.6 was actually reasonable, even to Australia. The 1.12 strangely cost more to ship. Really? That's crazy, right? Number 2 is needed. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing that though. That's what I'm gonna start doing. I just need Dancing Evil in the background. That one, I mean, it is pretty like, and you know what I end up doing? So this is one of my AI things. I do use AI for this. It's Suno AI. I get a beat and I ask for a specific genre of a beat if I want rock or hip hop or whatever else. And then I always put no voice, no instrument or no lyrics, all instrumental. And so that's where I have all the background music for my videos, is because it's AI. I don't have to worry about copyright and all that. And it doesn't really sound too much like AI. You can kind of tell, I guess, but not really like the other ones that have a voice on the background. You know, the ones that have lyrics that you know they're AI. But a lot of this stuff, mine could, even this one's the same one. That's AI. That's AI for that. So it just straight, and then I extract the audio and then I use the audio for it. So I just do that with all my background music. So yeah, music's pretty fire. I do agree. Get the Mondo Manny faces. Oddly, Mondo was very quick. All of a sudden, they shipped 5 figures with 3 months. Yeah, you were waiting for that Evelyn and the Evelyn and the Goddess forever, right? But you got the buzz off pretty quick compared to the others. Mine says Monday too. Yep. Just want the spacesuits. Yeah, I would suits, which means how many did you order, Home Arcade? Question if the Mono survives now that Funko gets serious financial issues. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Gentleman Gaming, what's going on? Grayskull, Fright Zone, and Snake Mountain are needed for Masterverse. Yes. It would be freaking awesome. I agree. I mean, at least start in it. Or like do a big ass attack track. Like, give us something cool like that. Like, come on. Or I mean, Mondo even did a dang sky sled. Do a sky sled. What that's not that bad. I said I mean, if Mondo can do it, Masterverse could do the damn thing. Wonder if Funko would try to sell off Mondo to another 12-inch studio. That would be nice. See, just to where they can continue on after Funko did all their stupid shit. I think if they did an update version to Castle Grayskull for Masterverse, I'd be in for that. Hell yeah. Hell freaking yeah. Imagine if oh my God. You would need more than an extra room. Like it would probably go from floor to ceiling, right? No, maybe not that much, but it would be taller than it. Well, I mean, I have Cat's Lair and I have Eternia. Like Cat's Lair is 3 feet tall. I think it would be about the same. It would be about 3 feet tall, right? No, Mondo. I'm sorry. Mondo would be from floor to ceiling because 12-inch. No, I'm thinking Masterverse. Yeah, Mondo would be from freaking, it would be about a 6 foot tall freaking, no, that'd be crazy. New Eternia Masterverse Grayskull would be cool. Concept art Grayskull, spooky, different enough from the classic version, although I understand the desire for a normal cast. Well, and just like they do with all the figures, right? Like the new Eternia line, like it's inspired by the original, but like why not? What if they did something like that and they did more of a Mark Taylor look? Like maybe it was more organic and it opened up crooked and it was, like maybe it's some of the concept art where the skull looks different and it just looks more like a wall of something. Like, I don't know. You never know. That would be cool though. Hell yeah. I'd be all over that. It would be epic. Yeah, that would be crazy. Has any Mo2 hit the 70% off clearance at Target yet? I mean, other than not recently, Spencer, I think it's the ones I've seen. I know the Transformer ones will, if they haven't yet. I know they're already at half price, but they're probably going to hit 70 soon. And then maybe those Stranger Things packs, but they won't last. Once they go down, they'll be gone. Because the Stranger Things were 34. So if they drop down to even half price, I think they'll go quick. Only seen 50. Yeah, on the Spike Ore. That's kind of how I am too. What's up, Todd? Welcome in. Missing link Grimlock around the corner. Save the pennies now. Oh, see, I did see a something somewhere about that coming. Like I was scrolling through and I saw a little piece from it. I'm waiting on that 70s. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know Home Arcade's ready to army build, man. And not even the army build. I know Home Arcade's getting it because he's going to customize that shit. It's not a matter of like, he's not going to have 30 spike ores. He's going to have 30 different spike ore type figures, like, and that's the way to do it. Like, that's the shit that I love. Like, making something entirely different, even though it might be the same species or the same faction. Like, if you guys haven't seen that shit, Home Arcade's video, like the shit with all the different factions, like my favorite, I still laugh because I think about when he starts talking about the benefits and like just they're lining up because they want to get to that other faction, good or bad, because of the benefits, because they got a good 401k and they got good health insurance. I thought that shit was hilarious. So anyway, off subject, but yeah, that shit's great. Love it. All right, Gomorian Guard. Okay, thank you. Yes, I'm so far behind. Jordan from Canada, what's going on? Welcome in, my friend. It is going fantastic. Yes, okay, so now we're caught up to the WWE. People are saying hi. Danos Copter, what's up, brother? Welcome in, my friend. He's probably already gone. No joking. Let's see. I'm trying to catch up. Got a great Scooby. Yeah, Scooby. I have a like Scoob. I do pretty good Scoob and Shaggy. The Master says playing best emoji scale. No, I honestly like, yeah, both. I love both. I just, it's just something, and I know it because of the excitement I get when it gets to my door. Like when I get, and the reason I say that, he's still in the box. Like I know the feature's there, the gimmick is there, which is awesome. But he came like 4 days later or 3 days later. And I'm like, dude, he is so much cooler. Even though everybody's going to argue that because he has the gimmick and he has the ripcord that he's going to be cooler. But I love this one. Like so much more. And I'm going to open this. That's where it tells me how much I like Masterverse more. That's all. Is that even when I'm getting that same thing with Panther Man, I haven't opened him because just haven't really been all stoked to do it yet. But every single one of my Masterverses opened up. I'll tell you that much. Need a pocket dimension. Yeah, I wonder, that would be the question about how exactly what it would be there. We're in that great black. That's going to be cool. See? Yes, and I did. And I have the print stuff for it too. I just never print. That was a Boojaboo print, right? I think that was a Mega Custom X because I think I have those files. But the same thing, like when he came out with the Optimus, I was just like, we're getting one now. I don't need that shit. Like I do customs to make something unique, but if they're already out, then I mean, even if it's a little different, I still think, I wish Mattel would license out vehicles for Masterverse to other companies if they're not going to produce them. Yeah, I mean, it's other companies do it. Why not? I mean, the fact that they're doing collabs with Hasbro and other companies and doing the Turtles and the Thundercats and all that, like, why not? If they're not going to produce the shit, or just produce it, just make the shit for once, man. Origins Masterverse are both really fun at 100%. Or either anymore tried. Really fun, not 100% on either anymore. Tried with Origins. And see, and Origins for me is because I wasn't dedicated hardcore yet. And when I saw them on my phone I remember because I was at Walmart and I was walking around and I saw that they released the Secrets of Grayskull and Duplicat in them, and they were all available and they were not that expensive, and I just skipped them. I go, I don't need them. I regret not doing that. But that is what kept me, except for that first one. Shit, I missed out on the first one, the San Diego Comic-Con one that Mikey has. That's the He-Man Adam 2-pack. I won't ever get that. That's like $600 for 2 figures. So So that put me out on Origins for 100% anyway. Like I got lucky with a couple things like the Art of Engineering Skeletor from a good friend, but I never got the Orko, the one that's like with the chain and stuff, but I did get the V Friends and I did get all those other goofy ones, but whatever though. That's cool. I'm still happy that I'm 100% on, and I will be continuing on as long as I can get a Man at Arms vintage. I guess I might have to pay out the nose a little bit for it unless somebody wants to trade for like a Merman or something, right? If it comes to that, I'll trade off a Merman shit. I have enough trade bait, I know that. Origins will be around forever. I'll give you a warm hug when you're ready to come back. Well, Thanos, I mean, I know it's one of those things where Thanos has got so many different lines that he collects that, like, I don't know. That's why I won't ever be in on Mythics, because I'm not gonna not collect this, and I can't add that to it considering everything is 35 to 60 to $80 each piece. No, I can't do it. Rafe Mace is in the house. What's up, my friend? Thank you, sir. I am Modi approved with my suit jacket. If you're still here, I'm so far behind on the chat. I'm so sorry. Choosing one of the two bad land Keldor design is not really reference. If you, yeah, well, you know, hey, sorry here. God damn it, Sonny. I know you don't like that one, but here you go. So there you go. This is the cool one for you. Making fun of my Keldor. God damn it. I hope to get the 112 mono before they drop. More figures. I really want to see the quality and articulation. Yeah, I think it'll be like the standard ones. Only got 2 more. Okay. All right. So he's got three gray skulls covered. Oh my goodness. Sorry about that, guys. We still collect a lot. It's just not doing 100%. Yeah. It's the goat. It is. And Wraith, I know you still have a lot of those too. So Castle Grayskull wise, yes, 100%. What's up, Timescales? Grego, welcome in, my friend, if you're still here. See those combatants fight for gold glory. Awesome female. Oh yeah, I did see that one too. Yeah, they're so good. There's so many good other lines that have just so many good figures. I agree with you. Need to get Elder figure into Thanos Copter's hands for sure. Yeah, that one would fit his collection, right? Unless he doesn't have it. Yeah, the classics Grayskull and the classics freaking Snake Mountain. Those are the two just, yeah, those are the best. Absolutely the best. And Wraith Mace, of course, he did the perfect mixture of colors from the sand, the kinetic sand, and he has it all layered out there and just looks phenomenal. But I can't say no to 70% off. Yes, 100%. That's it. 170%. You can't say no to that. Yeah, that's me too. Like I had no idea there was a whole Maddie collector and shit like that, and like a monthly fee club. No, I had no idea. You do. Don't you quit Motu. It loves you. See? The Horde has the best healthcare packages in Eternia. Yeah. Good old Hordak. He always, unless you're damn Mantena, because you got to have the extra insurance on Mantena since he's freaking falling down that damn chute every day. He just does it for fun. If he's having a bad day, he needs to bring Mantena out. The one where he was taking a shower, my God, he brought Mantena out just so he can make him fall into the dang pool. And he's like, I was taking a shower. And it's like, dude, come on. What are they doing? But it was funny, though. Downsize collecting. Motu isn't my main line, but I like them. Yeah. Which is a lot of people nowadays. I mean, you can install tires, but exactly. Yes. Just put a tire there. It'll be fine. You could get from A to B. You're still fine. Mine's still in the shipper box. So, yeah. See, we're waiting because we know the photos are coming and they're going to be good. Getting master. Yeah, that's how I am. That's exactly how I am. Like when I get a Masterverse, I'm just like all over it. Like I'm excited. Even if I work all day and I'm tired when I get home, I'm still like, yeah, I'm gonna open that one. All right, buddy, have a good one. Thanks for stopping in, Wraith. Like it up if on your way out if you can. I'm sure he probably already left because I'm so far behind. All right. So Guru says you would have to great choice. Oh, see. Well, I would, dude. Honestly, I was told that when I was younger because I always did goofy voices and I always did that shit. And they're like, "You're missing your calling, man." I'm like, "Yeah." One of these days, maybe somebody will just, "Oh yeah, they saw me on YouTube and they called me up and said that you needed my voice for some new cartoon they're doing." There you go. I'll take it, man. I'll take it. All over. Yeah, that's all right. Yes, I'm catching up though. I'm catching up. Ooh, 46. That's not bad. I mean, I've seen him online for 100. I just keep thinking he's going to show up at Walmart, and I don't want to drop that much money on him if he shows up at Walmart because I know we still have a bunch of the fakers. So I'm thinking we'll probably get him. Pics of the Castle Grayskull I've been printing on. Oh my God. So you're saying I need to quit screwing around. Dude, I think you should probably just give up on me, right? With my FDM. I got some extra and I don't know if it'll make it to the end till pay. I think I can, but I was thinking maybe getting one of those enclosed FDM printers with the extra cash that I got for Christmas. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to talk about it. Let me know. Spending on time setting up my play sets another day. Oh, cool. Getting better lighting set. Cool. Hell yeah. So we're in some we're gonna have some good pictures coming up. Great for voice acting. Yeah, I tell you, I've never been one to shy away from being cringe by having a different voice, you know what I'm saying? So finally caught up to the chat. It only took me an hour and 24 minutes. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is funny. I'm slacking, right? I guess I've always been behind on the chat though. Well, and I did leave that super chat thing going, but what I'm thinking, since I think I'm gonna cut it at a hour and a half because I am starting to really kind of hurt. So what I'm gonna do is next week, and I'll advertise it that way. People that want it, I got big hands. I got a big ass hand. Look at that thing. I got a big ass meat hook right here. Shit. I was palming basketball since like 8th grade. Like I could always palm a basketball. Anyway, it's beside the point. The what I was gonna do was next week, if anybody wants to enter in, I'm not gonna stop it at 30. I will get it to 50. Why? I don't know. If we get 50 in super chats next week, the winner's gonna get this guy. So he's got a 3D printed head and he's got the armor. It does not have a spring. I will touch up the paint on these for the guns and stuff. And I do need to make sure and get the hinge right on this piece so it doesn't fall. But I was going to do him on the super chat race next week. So next week, not this week, but next week, if we get to $50, I'm going to do the same time on the thing. The live I'm going to do next week at 7 Mountain Time. But I'll do it to where if we get $50 total in super chats, every 10 gets you a spot in the race to get this figure. And again, I'm going to make sure that it doesn't have any loose ends or pieces here. So I do have a Skeletor and a Faker. If those are in better shape, maybe I'll do one of those. It just depends. But the He-Man I like because the head's different. The head's angry. I like the head. I did the eyes pretty good on that one. And of course, the skin is good. So, but I will have that one up next week. I'm going to advertise for it. So we'll do the super chats next week. If we get to 50, we'll do the race for He-Man. If we don't, we get to just 30, then we'll do a blind box. We'll do that next week. So, yeah, Mr. Home Arcade sees it. He sees it. And have my Elegoo for Ultra Fever now. Oh, so the Ultra, that's the bigger one, right? Now got upgrade kit to the add 4 or 8 colors. Wow, holy cow. Really need to get a 3D printer. Yeah. I think getting rid of yours. What type is it? Well, no, I don't think I want to get rid of it. I'm joking like you're giving up on me for that I'm going to get it started. But I was thinking about if maybe if I added another one to the mix and I say, well, now I have 2 filament printers. That way I can start running them. Because I joked around about it, but I still want to print that He-Man hair. Like I want to print the Atom hair, dude. Like that's so cheesy and awesome at the same time. I really do need to do that. My daughter made me 3D printed dragon and skull in school. Hell yeah, that's cool, man. Really need to hook up my 3D printer. I've had it for a year now. Oh my gosh, still in the box. I don't have anywhere to put it. Well, yeah. I mean, you're almost like, and the hard part is with printers, you can't put it like in a garage because if it's too cold. Like some of the newer ones though, like the new Elegoo Saturn, was it 16K or whatever? That it's like has an internal warmer, like it'll heat before it starts, which is freaking awesome. And it has like the internal camera and it has everything there. I was thinking about using that money and kind of saving it and getting that one because I don't think it's, what is it, like $450 or something like that? It's not that expensive. Yeah, please my next day off, force me, like talk shit to me, tell me I'm a pussy and all that stuff so that way I can get it done because I am so bad. I don't even know anymore, man. I can blame the pain meds because like my motivation to do a lot is like slowed because of that, I think, because normally I'm not like that. If you look at the shit that I used to do with the sports stuff when I wasn't on pain meds, I need to get off pain meds. How about that? But I need to be out of pain. But like when I was doing those sports ones, dude, I was busting out figures after figure after figure. If you look at my Kenzo's customs page with all my Broncos shit, holy cow. Like it was like every day after work, I would sit there for hours and do Bronco stuff and I would be busting it out, busting it out. So I need to be like that again. And I honestly think that's the problem is I need to get off the medication. Problem too, I don't know where to, yeah. And that's it. It's the space. Like you said, it's our mortal enemy. Masterverse is an absolute mixed bag for myself. Some figures I like, hell yeah, and others I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, I agree with you. And but you know what? That's with everything. I mean, I'm sorry, but look at the red, what's his name? The red wolf guy. What the fuck is his name? Red Shadow. I didn't like it. Whatever, I didn't like it. It's kind of sucked. Just sucked. Fight me, I guess. I don't know. I just didn't like it. And I'm a Motu fucking fanatic, and I just meh. And I'm not really a big fan of Dragstore. Fight me, I guess. Sorry. But there's some that are kind of lame. But then this is lame too. Like, right? Like, I don't know. Yeah, it's from the show, but I don't know. Like the first Trap Jaw and the first Triclops with the vests and stuff. Nah, I'm not all over it. So yes, I am a slacker. Yes, talk shit. Yes. That's the other thing, Alf. I'm not sure how to set files up and print them. That part of it is okay, and we both of us could help you with that one. But the warmth is kind of a big thing. Hey, what's up, Alan? What day is it? It's Tuesday. Kenzo Day, baby. I'm back. It's only gonna get. Oh my god! Could you imagine though? Could you imagine if Home Arcade got to printing? Dude, what the fuck? I mean, it's bad enough now because he's got like, friends that do that shit. But could you imagine if he had one and, the guy never sleeps and he's up all night printing shit? Oh, forget it. Home Arcade come out with a new video every day, 3 times a day. Well, I printed these last night and these were the customs I made. No, I'm just kidding. But see, that's the kind of drive I need. I'm jealous. That's my problem. Space, the final frontier. Yes, absolutely. Speaking of doing the sports stuff, have you thought about doing some customs with? Yeah, dude, I have one halfway done. I bought one when it first came out, and I see the ones that are. You guys saw that, right? I blame you, Sonny, because I moved Ninjor and then he fell. But no, I bought the first one for $50. I bought an Alabama one, but I did see that the basic guys are only 30. So if I would only get those for 30 and then I can repaint them, I can get like a bunch of the Miami ones because they're all white. and then just sand down the paint and then just dude. Yes, I'm going right now. I'm making a Bo Nix. I don't know what color jersey I'm doing yet, but I have him ready. He's primered up and ready to go. So yes, I have seen that. And I mean, talk about the ultimate sports one, right? Because you could pose it however you want. And all the customizing would not be done with the arms and the joints or anything. It's just with the jersey and the helmet. So anything movable is not going to be painted. So you don't have to worry about like, chipping in the hinges like with a lot of the figures we do. Have a right shoulder dislocation. It sucks. Yeah. And see, I've got 4 herniated discs and for my back. And then when I work 10-hour days on my feet, even though I'm in sales, it still gets to me. And I'm in a different chair. Like I have my heating pads on at home, but can't really get comfortable at work, So Monday, oops, yeah. Red Shadow was okay. I like Dragstore. Yeah, and I haven't opened him yet, so maybe I'll change my mind, Alan. I just was earlier I was talking about it. I just love him so much. Like he is so freaking cool compared to the Origins one that I wasn't excited to open the Origins one. I was just like, dude, Masterverse kicks ass. It's Tuesday. Oh my god, I am so behind again, you guys. What are you doing to me? Yeah, no, you would be. I agree. Luckily I work or else I'd be sculpting and yeah, see, that's just like Alan. Like Alan is in the middle of a live stream and he like, oh yeah, I finished this, like sculpted a face, painted it. And like, for me, it's like, I get worried about the paint drying and starting. Oh shit. No, Alan just like shit. You use a hair dryer and speed the shit up. And no, Alan's the man. Alan is the man for sure. He was pushed. Yes, he was pushed. I was pushed for sure. I'd drown in a small set of pieces if I had a printer. Yeah, well, and it's, dude, I don't know. There's something about it. Like, and then the worst part is like there are those kind of like Napster type sites where you can look through and get free stuff. And there's so many cool things that you can get. Thanos, you would have a fucking field day with it. Holy cow. There's so much NS or NF not safe, NS for work FW. There's so much of that you would print. Like you would have so many cool pictures of stuff you could print because like there's boobies everywhere, all over the 3D print stuff. Love it. What's up, Raya? Welcome in. Stopping by to show some love. Smash that like off to the bed. Thank you for stopping in, my friend. I am complete now. I have both of my friends that came in. Audio's clear. Good, good. Well, this guy, this is just my, what is this? Yeti Blue something. I think it was Ken that had this one and I bought it because Ken had it. Because I know Ken is like Ken Poe, he's real meticulous. So when I knew he had one, I had to get one of those early on because I already used it so much. I got like paint all over it and shit from downstairs when I was painting with it. What's up, Tony? Speaking of customs, what's up, my friend? Man, I got a bunch of customizers in here tonight. Hell yeah. Thanos, you should message me your address. I have all kinds of extra prints. Oh, see, print 3 or 4, but you only need 1. Yeah, exactly. That's how I am. Because Alan, how many times, like for me, I mean, it's not always perfect, and sometimes I worry that like, if there's a failure somewhere, whether it be, I mean, I don't have any issues with the printer with fails, but sometimes if I don't have the right supports on something, or if there's different suction or whatever else, there's times where I'll print a whole thing and like 2 or 3 of them will come out wrong, or it'll be smashed, or something will collapse or something. So I'll make sure and print like 5 heads to want 1. That way I can make sure and have, and then I have all the extras. So many extras, dude, like everywhere. Making you as Bo Nix. Oh, making you a Bo Nix. There you go. Well, there's no takers for it yet, my friend. So if you want to put dibs on that one, you will be the first one. I will give you first dibs on it. Because nobody knows I'm making it until right now. Like I'm in the middle of it and I was like, dude, I'm making a Bo Nix. And the jerseys are so different now from when I used to do it. The numbers are different. There's no shoulder numbers. They're just the mountain range colors. Like, and I have a Bo Nix jersey. So for me with the decals, all I have to do is take a picture of my Bo Nix jersey. And then I have all the perfect, lettering and all that. So definitely I'm going to do that for sure. I'm excited. How does dude, it's simple. It's actually It's very convenient. He just gets a little piece here. It goes around like it's almost like a chain, like when you chain up your wheels when you go on in the snow. And then he hooks the paper towel or the toilet paper there, and then it just spins on there and it wipes it 4 or 5 times with the one paper, and he's done. Like, how perfect is that? Dude, Alan, you just gave me an idea to do like a spoof commercial for him wiping his ass with like his special wheel hands. That's freaking awesome. If you know computer programs, Microsoft Windows, Excite, you will catch on the slicer programs. But yeah, it takes dedication. It does. It takes a little time, but if I can do it, trust me, you can. Because I'm not a very smart man, Jenny, but I do know what love is. Yeah, done and done. Okay, he's got some extra parts. I don't go with the NSDW. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. There are so many, dude. They're like, are you a big rabbit or a little rabbit? To look through that, and you just see boobies everywhere. Or the ones like there's Hulk with a big old Johnson. Where's Bud? My buddy's customs. Where are you? There's one where the Hulk is like flexing. He's just got this big old hog. That's something that I would print for Buddy. Never did hear back from you on that custom head from last year. Did you give up on it? Oh, there you go, Lone Dragon and Vine Jungle, Alan. But then again, Alan never gives up on anything. He just has so much to do on the other end with his damn House of Horrors and shit, putting together life-size figures and stuff. I'm still trying to figure out a safe, warm spot. Definitely reach out to you. Well, Alf, let's not encourage the guy, because if he does that, then he doesn't need us. What are you doing, Alf? Home Arcade, it is so difficult to do 3D prints. It's hard. You'll hate it. It's tedious. It sucks. It stinks really bad. If you get it on your skin peels off. You have to use isopropyl alcohol, and like it stinks. And I'm just kidding. Those are all true, but it's not that bad. Oh wait, it's too far. Okay, out of his range. Okay, gotcha. All 5% or larger. I got to fill up my print plate to make it worth it, right? That's it too. It's like you don't want to just print 2 or 3 things when your build plate is that big. Fuck that. Did you see the Motu animated? Oh, I did not. It's AI, which I know isn't super popular, but it came out pretty well. I will check it out. Is it on your Instagram or your YouTube? Let me know, because I do want to check it out for sure. Here's the thing. It's maybe if you put his arms backwards because when it's weird, because you got to put his legs up, because obviously you don't want I want to break it. It's cold in my room. But like this part, like it spins good. But obviously if you put his hands up, then his knees, oh, I'm sorry, hold on. If you put his things up, then his knees touch. But if you put his hands behind, maybe, no, he doesn't roll good. It really is for show. It's really for show. There's no aesthetic where it's just aesthetically pleasing. That's all. There's really no function to it. I guess, like I said, it does spin, but the way his hands are, it doesn't make sense. That like, because when he has his hands up, even when maybe if his torso his torso doesn't bend. He doesn't have that ab crunch, obviously, because this has to have a wheel in there. So for him, no, it doesn't work. It just looks cool. And that's what Masterverse, I think, is. That's like what you said. Was it you that said it? I know somebody would mention it, that Masterverse is really more of an adult collector toy, whereas Origins will always be that playing toy for kids that kids can love, So always forward, never reverse. I opened the package from 5K. 2-headed ogre and skinless man figure. Nice. Skinless man. I haven't seen that one. Okay, let's see. Okay, we're good. Let me try to catch up before I go, because I'm already past my hour and a half. Oh yeah, it's so bad, dude. I'm not. Yeah, it's that Hulk thing. It's so bad. Like, there are a lot of them where there's even the ones with like dicks with legs. you know, like the little bouncing dicks, like they're just, everything is dicks. Like if you look on, you look on there, there's nothing but boobs and dicks everywhere. It's so bad. Like, and the same thing, there is a page that's like Napster that I get onto, that I get a lot of free stuff, but there's a lot of cool diorama stuff, but it's so big that those are the ones that I really need to get my FDM printer going for that. Because of the, yeah, see, yeah, that's it. You always have us, bro. You don't need to worry about all that filth and with the printing and stuff. Oh, Instant YouTube. Okay, I'll check it out. When they return to Oz, yeah, that's what I've heard a couple times, right? And his face kind of looks like the Lando mask on Star Wars, right? Except his eyes aren't like that, but it does have those tusks right there, right? Isn't that the Lando mask? I release roll across the table. Yeah, it's just when you put his arms out, then the next thing he lands on are these pegs here that are like stoppers. Like unless you're really like, maybe you flex his legs up and then have him roll, I don't know, with his leg. Oh, maybe backwards, and then, but then his head would have to tilt more back. Yeah, I know, because then he's gonna land on his face, so it won't work. Dude, that one is the one he did during the live. It's crazy. He made it into Too Bad during a live, and he sculpted the shit. Tom's ready to go to bed. All right, Tom, go to bed. I'm gonna get off here too, so you're good. That Too Bad was sick as hell. Oh, I caught all the way up. Nice head sculpts. I agree. And the eyes on this guy is so cool. Like granted, I know that's what it looks like in Origins. It's just so much more detailed. Like his whole helmet is like, think about this. So Home Arcade, if you get this guy, put this head on the Origins, right? Like having that much detail and extra stuff on the Origins body, that's going to look cool. I haven't opened mine yet, or I would do that. I was thinking about doing a funny video with the Origins, because we were talking about it. Actually, Adam was talking about it on his channel, or in Oz's channel one night on Saturday, about what we do for like content and what hits and what doesn't and stuff like that, and how negativity hits. And I thought I was going to do one just for, and you guys know, because you're on here, so you'll hear me. I want to do one as like a tester. And it's as a joke for me, because I'm not doing it because I want to get likes or hits. I just want to do it as an experiment. When I open Dragstore, I'm going to just be negative as fuck and just be totally shitty about it and throw it down and be like, yeah, whatever, this sucks, you know, and then see how many likes it gets or how many views it gets. Because people, I remember when I did the collector, I said negative things in the video, but I just named it unboxing and review of the collector. Well, I told Merrick, I was sitting here with Merrick, and I said, watch, it's been 2 days and I had like 200 views. And I told him, watch what happens when I do this. So I changed it and I put my title to the collector. Is this the worst vehicle that Mattel has ever made? And blah, blah, blah. And I put that as my title and made it a negative. Within 2 days after that, I was at like 2,000 views. And I'm like, dude, that sucks, because you know what? I'm not a negative person and I'm not like that. But I wanted to do it as a joke and kind of an experiment to see exactly what the frick I was, you know, what happens with that. Because man, like even the ones like that are first off, like I was like, I think I was the first. I didn't see anybody else, but I think I was the first to do Dragstore, and I was one of the first to do Keldor. Now Keldor did good, but Dragstore didn't do as well. And I don't know, I can't tell with this algorithm. I'm trying to get to 2,000, you guys. I'm getting close. If you know anybody, you know, tell your friends, like up the stream, all that good stuff. Let me check my page real quick just to see where I'm at. I am officially at 1832. So I'm getting there. I was hoping to get to 2,000 by my birthday. So if you, you know anybody that likes the Motu, send them my way. Have them subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, what the fuck are you doing? Just joking. But I am going to jump out now that I've caught up on the chat. I am definitely so happy that I got to do this. I'm glad to be back in the normal kind of swing of things. Next week, I will probably do a full 2 hours. And I will definitely, like I said, the giveaway is going to be that He-Man at the end of the show. If we get to $50 in super chats, we were competing tonight. No, you're good, dude. It's so hard, man. Like I had Wednesdays locked for a while because I wasn't working and I thought it was the most open. But then I know 3-Star was doing Wednesdays and so many other people are doing lives. And then Tuesdays, like because I don't go to work tomorrow till 2. So Tuesday's like the one that works, but hopefully we catch each other on the replay and we get all that good stuff going. But yeah, it's one of those. You will not be anymore. Why are you going to a different day, or what are you guys doing? Or you guys do it every other week or something like that? But anyway, so thank you guys for joining. It was a freaking awesome freaking night, man. Moving forward. Oh, that's cool. What day are you guys doing yours so I can mark it on my stuff? I gotta do that one so I can watch you guys too. Because I always like your guys' show. Every other Sunday starting the 18th. Beautiful. All right, I'm in. I'm all in, baby. All right, guys. Well, again, thank you so much for joining. I will have my normal end stream here. That's like the old one for my members. I am not caught up with that, so I'm going to fix that during my week in between so I can have all my memberships caught up. Again, if you guys do want to join the memberships, I will be doing starting now, moving forward. I will do that once a month giveaway for members only for a race at the end of one of the shows. So it'll be, I guess I'll do it like the last weekend or the last Tuesday of the month. I will do the members race. So if you are a member, you will be entered into that race to get a free blind box once a month. So I'm getting back into that. I want to do that. That was fun for me. I mean, it was fun. It was competitive. Everybody was having a good time. So I enjoyed that. So anyway, okay, I'm going to stop talking and I will say thank you guys for joining. And like I always say, we will see you next time at the same time. But in the meantime, guys, please stay out of the streets. Thanks for joining.